solve for x, we need to start in the triangle that we know the side length on and we know the angle measures. We can see in this big triangle on the right that this is a 45, 45, 90 triangle. Therefore, these legs are congruent. So we'll go from the hypotenuse to the leg and we'll divide by the square root of 2. So that will be 4 divided by the square root of 2. We'll need to rationalize, so we'll multiply by the square root of 2 over the square root of 2. And that will equal 4 square root of 2 over 2, which simplifies to 2 square root 2. So we now know this leg length is 2 square root 2. That gives us the side in our next triangle, so we'll highlight it yellow. And it's another 45, 45, 90 triangle. And we know the hypotenuse. So to go from the hypotenuse to the leg, we're going to divide by the square root of 2. So 2 square root of 2 divided by the square root of 2. The square root of 2's cancel, and that leaves a leg of 2. So again, we know that these legs are congruent. So we now have a side length in the next triangle. So we'll highlight this one in blue. It's another 45, 45, 90 triangle. And we know the hypotenuse has a length of 2. So we are going to divide by the square root of 2. So we'll do 2 divided by the square root of 2, which again we'll have to rationalize. So we'll multiply by the square root of 2 over the square root of 2. That gives us 2 square root of 2 over 2. 2's cancel, and now we're at the square root of 2. So this leg is the square root of 2. We know that it is congruent to this leg, so this is also the square root of 2. We're at our last triangle. We'll highlight it in green, and this is the triangle that contains x. It is also a 45, 45, 90 triangle. We know the hypotenuse, so to go to the leg, we'll divide by the square root of 2. So we have square root of 2 divided by the square root of 2 gives us a leg of 1. So we now have this leg is congruent to x. So x must equal 1.